the real art of memory is the art of listening. And the real art of listening is the art of absorbing. So one of the key elements in truly retaining information, data, is that you're open and receptive to receiving it. Think of it this way. Young children remember things very well. Stories, songs, experiences, even nonsense. Once it's etched in the child's psyche, it remains there forever. When it comes to adults, it's far more difficult to retain quite that way. Look at an alphabet. Teach a new language to a child. Children, they could sit and absorb A, B, C, D. Try teaching the same to an adult. Adult doesn't have patience. So now, if memory is a faculty of the intellect, it would seem intuitive to say that the more mature mind is a better memory. And yet we find that children remember better than adults. Clearly, memory is not just a faculty of the intellect. I would say it's not even one of intellect. It's really a faculty of absorbing. It's a faculty of humility and being like a dry sponge that absorbs ideas. A wet sponge, a saturated sponge, is full of ideas we have already processed. So the key thing to remember is that in the brain is a figurative two type of wheels. One wheel we'll call the absorber, and the other wheel is the processor. When you're busy absorbing, you can't be processing. And when you're processing, you're not absorbing. It's two stages in any intelligent process. The healthy approach would be first you absorb. First you listen, you absorb, you retain, and then you process. The problem is adults who already developed ideas and developed perspectives on life are saturated minds. So when you hear a new piece of information, you're not in the total dry sponge absorption mode. You're processing it while you're listening, which is why sometimes you miss important points. You try to fit it into your existing framework. So the key to truly remembering and retaining and absorbing was to shut off the processor as much as possible. Not to try to analyze or understand or connect it to other ideas and put it into some context, but just to listen.